One of our highlights every school holiday is the opportunity to spend time with children here in church during the Vacation Bible School, VBS. This past week, we had over 120 children join us, from Monday to Friday, to hear the gospel taught to them from the book of Genesis. The theme of this VBS was In each of these 5 days, the children were taught the story of Abraham, from how God called him, to how he gave him 3 promises of big family, land, and special blessing. We also taught the children about God's faithfulness in keeping his promises to Abraham, and especially on how it was fulfilled in the birth of Isaac, the child of the promise. Later in the week, the children were taught about God's provision for a ram of sacrifice in the place of Isaac. This story pointed us to Jesus, our sacrificial lamb, who was not spared but was sacrificed in our place, to pay the price for our sins. Our hope and prayer is that these children who joined us for these 5 days will grow to put their faith in God, just as Abraham did, and that many of them will know God as the God who keeps his promises. In addition to the Bible lessons, the children learned 4 Bible memory verses.
Abraham believed God, and God made him right with him. Not even one of all the Lord's good promises to Israel failed. Everyone was fulfilled.
They watched a Bible story video on the day's lesson. They also participated in Bible crafts that were based on the day's teaching. Many children also enjoyed playing fun games with their teachers, and also in the play park. Hear what some of the children had to say about this VBS.
The thing I've enjoyed is the games and the crafts, and the crafts were so amazing.
I enjoyed the craft, and also I enjoyed playing with my friends.
We have learned that when we wait and believe, God provides.
And I learned that Abraham was told to look up in the sky, and he got a son called named Isaac.
What I enjoyed today is the drama, the games, and the craft.
I learned that Abraham is our father of faith.
And my favorite thing was learning about Abraham.
And what I've learned in VBS is that we should obey God even through hard times.
And during this VBS, I enjoyed the fun and the food. What I learned in this VBS is that God will always fulfill his promises.
I've learned that Abraham is our father of faith, and I liked games and singing.
I liked the food and the games, and what I learned is that God will always keep his promises.
And I love games. And we learned about Abraham, the father of faith. And I've enjoyed VBS and playing and at a craft. I enjoyed playing, crafting, and
A huge thank you and appreciation goes to the many teachers among us and volunteers who came to help and teach during the VBS. Thank you all for praying for us and for entrusting us with your children. Let us keep praying that our children will indeed keep growing in their faith in God. And may it be that many of them will be counted right with him. Many thanks again to all who served in one way or another during this VBS. God bless you all.